Mark, what are your opening thoughts on today's 1-1 draw?
I'm happy with the point in the end. I think the start of the game, I thought we started really well, to be honest. I thought we controlled some of the game through possession, made some really good decisions on the ball. This is a good team, West Brom. They're in a really decent position in the league, but we've got a group of players who are firstly willing to run hard for the team, for the supporters, for each other, and I think that when you've got that, you can achieve anything. I said that to them in the dressing room. Also, allied to that, we've got we look better. We're starting to look better in possession of the football, so that's another good thing. I think some of the confidence is starting to come back. If there was a lack of confidence, it's starting to come back. And the issue that I've got is that when you start to get tired, you're sort of looking to try and make those changes where you can do. That's going to give us that intensity back through energy. So, with the amount of players that we've got out, so we need them back to be able to make positive differences, real positive differences that can go and win games, as opposed to trying to do something again to try and win a game, but knowing that you're making changes on the back of difficult situations. So we've got Junho that came on, and I thought he did really well, to be fair. He worked his socks off on this side, and we knew that we were going to have to try and keep them at bay. Junior was starting to tire in the game, but in fairness to him, he's been up and down this flank, but also across the pitch and the other side, and trying to cross with his left foot as well. So you're looking at try and have a little bit of discipline in there, which means that you're not going to run your legs out. If you look at Ender was brilliant today. He's not really gone out of second gear, but not had to, because of the way that he plays the game. He understands the game, and he was playing against a really good attacker. It's on fellows, but he's managed to keep him limited to very few things, apart from one in the first half that I remember, where it took a deflection and sort of started to swerve back in towards the near post or the far post. But other than that, very little. They've had some shots. We've thrown our bodies in front of them for the most part, but we've also created some good chances ourselves. It's not all a rearguard action. We were actually pretty good on the football.
What do you make of Nathan's goal, and what will that do for his confidence playing at championship level?
I don't think his confidence could get any higher. I think he'll be absolutely delighted. I'm delighted for him and his family. I think that's, it's a great story, really. One of our own academy players, been out because he's wanted to go out and test himself and make sure that he sort of lifted his standing within a club where, and certainly don't think it's necessarily true at Stoke City, but homegrown players can be overlooked because they're homegrown players. So, I think he's gone out and done the right thing for him. He's gone out and worked really hard with Walsall, given Matt Sadler's faith that he's had in him, but also he's repaid that faith by scoring goals and creating assists and putting himself in a position where, because we're in the position that we're in and because he's doing what he's doing, it makes total sense. And he's come back and he's left off. Or started off where he left off at Walsall, and he's got himself on the score sheet where he finds himself in the middle of the goal, sticks his toe out where it's pinging around the box, and finishes it really well. It gives us a real good foothold in the game and a chance to try and build on that. I honestly felt we'd go and we'd score another one and go on and win it, but it wasn't to be. Maybe we just had that one too many passes, or not the right pass at the end of it. But we looked a real threat. I thought Louis Kumas did well. I thought Andy Moran did really well out of position on the right hand side. He had to graft, and then I think 3 midfield players with Baker, Seko and Wouter Burger. I thought we were pretty good. I thought with Wouter playing his best football since I came in, I think.
Sold out away end today. How much did their support help, particularly in the second half?
Massively, always does. It's massively helpful because they were singing, they were behind the players fully, and we need that, and I thank them for that, because I said when I first came in, get behind the players, that the human beings still respond in kind, and that's and that's what's happening at the moment. So really grateful for them, and hopefully we can keep making small steps, taking small steps to start winning football matches again.